Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Full-Time Podcast, episode 8. Or should I? Yeah, episode 8. And today we're going to be discussing the Premier League review. We're going to be doing an Arsenal and United combined 11 and a Premier League midfielders tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And today I'm going to be joined by...
MUFC_Red Army 99.
Diogo Delo, SZN, or Toby.
AFC Rafa.
Marcelo, at Taganga 39. Hit me up, Tottenham fans.
And then I'm Mohammed at Thiago on Twitter. I'm a Liverpool fan. And then, yeah, we'll just get into it straight away.
Let's get it.
First game, which will be starting in approximately 3 hours and a half. Wolverhampton and Crystal Palace.
I see that as a draw, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
1-1. Yeah.
Wolves have not impressed me offensive-wise. I mean, I think, like, defensively, they've looked really compact, but, like, their creativity, man. I think since they lost Jota, Coutinho is kind of getting up there in age. I don't know, man. Like, they're lacking some creativity, bro.
They started the season with one of the wing backs got injured, and so they got a youngster and he still hasn't played. So they don't have they basically don't have a left wing back like last season with.
No, I can see a Wolves win there. Actually, I think they'll bounce back. I think like 3.
Wolves will probably win.
I think Palace are a bit better than everyone thinks, though. They really thrashed us. Well,
eighth and ninth.
Palace are really good away from home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Palace is a tough team, man. Like, and what I see is they're both kind of like defensive sides.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be like a high scoring game.
Probably. Yeah. I think actually I'd go 0-0 to be honest.
Nah, I think there's going to be one goal from each team.
I'm sticking with 3-0 Wolves.
Obviously, Wilfried Zaha has had a brilliant start this season. I've seen like 5 goals in 6 games. He's been amazing.
Yeah, Zaha's been on fire, man.
He had a point to prove this season. All right, and now we're going to be joined by our City fan. Yep.
Oh, Ibra?
Ibra, how are you doing? We started recording. Wait, I don't think you can hear me, but yeah, let's just continue. So yeah,
I do unspeakable things to have Zaha at Arsenal.
You should have bought him instead of Pepe though. That's what I'll still stick by that opinion.
We had that discussion, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
We could have had Zaha, Aubameyang, and Pepe up front.
He wants to join your club. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
He's an Arsenal man. He's dying. Every summer he's on his knees to join us, and we never do it. I mean, we had him at United, and for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. But
yeah,
I love it.
I don't believe it, but the whole rumor with him and Moyes' daughter, that was kind of funny.
He's so dangerous. I love. He just when he's on the wing, I don't know. He's so exciting to watch. Like he's always going to create something.
He's up there with the most exciting players to watch in the Prem.
It's 100%. Like watching a Brazilian footballer. The way he is, he's just really kind of tricky and like entertaining. But I think he could go to a really high level if he leaves Palace. But
I always see him going to a Dortmund or something, or like a Lazio.
Yeah, Dortmund.
He needs to
if
get
Sancho
out of.
left Dortmund. Maybe Zaha could go there.
He's
needs to get out of Palace.
He's 28. Right?
Yeah, he needs to get out of Palace this season, in my opinion, bro. He can't be staying there any longer, or else he's just gonna end up there in the rest of his life, in my opinion. Like, getting up there in age.
God.
Yeah. He's up there in age, bro.
And then Wolves, obviously. Why have they not started Adama Traore for like one of Neto Podence? Like, I just don't get that. He's by far the most dangerous player.
He's not one of those players. He just looks like he's going to cause a problem every time he gets on the ball.
Yeah.
I would do unspeakable things to have Adama.
Whenever we play against Wolves, Traore is always running.
His so overrated. He's so overrated.
His end product ain't that good, to be honest.
Yeah, if he improves his end product, he'll be really good. But
Zaha miles clear of him.
I always thought he was quite overrated, but he's still going to cause an issue for your fullback every game.
He's a juiced up Dan James. He's just a bigger version of Dan James. He'll just kick it 40 yards and run and try and get across it.
I think you're being disrespectful to Dan James, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh my god.
Dan James is a horrific footballer.
No.
Raúl Jimenez, though, man, he's so good.
underrated. I think he's the most underrated player in the Prem right now.
Yeah,
he's better.
Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves is another really good player. I really rate him.
Ruben Neves should be playing for like Real Madrid or something. He's like staggeringly good, and I don't get how they've kept hold of him. To be honest, I mean,
yeah, he was with them in the championship as well.
I mean, it's.
I think like Wolves just do a good job. Like I just keeping like it seems like the players want to stay there. Like you don't hear a lot from like Wolves players, wanting to leave all the time and everything. Like they do a really good job.
It's the
manager. It's Portugal FC.
I like the new.
The whole team's Portuguese, literally.
The new kid.
Well, you look at that team. There's about 5 in there, isn't there?
Semedo.
Yeah. I think Nuno is a very underrated manager, man. Like his man management, you see players really like him. They want to play for him. You know what I mean? Every single one of those Wolves players.
He's like a Hassan Hutel / Klopp type of manager, as in he likes to rally up his players. But,
yeah. If Mourinho someday like something doesn't work out, he has his 3rd season or whatever, I would love to have Nuno at the club. I think he's very underrated, man.
I think in Wolves is they have a very good spine. Like they, goalkeeper.
They have a very good squad.
Yeah.
I think the best squad beside.
Yeah. The only thing with Wolves.
They came up. Yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say the only thing with Wolves is it's a bit dodgy how they've built this team because obviously Jorge Mendes is the agent that provides them with all the players. That's why they've got so many Portuguese players. And it's not technically breaking the rules, but they just have a supply and demand thing where they go to Jorge Mendes and he just gives them a player, which is how they've got all these Portuguese players. And that's how Ruben Neves went there when they're in the championship. So you could argue it's a bit,
Listen, if we go into that whole conspiracy, I mean, then we have to talk about Chelsea, Man United, Man City, all these other clubs, man. You know what I mean?
Every club has some type of controversy, like.
Yeah.
We're so dodgy as well. That's why Ralph Sanelli got sacked because he took money from the Pepe deal.
Oh yeah. Because he suddenly went, didn't he?
Yeah, we didn't even. Apparently, Leo only wanted like 60 million, but we paid 75, and he took the other 15.
Jesus Christ! Agents are moving mad this year. They're moving.
He's not even an agent.
The worst agent. What's his name?
Raiola.
Italian.
Oh, Mino Raiola.
The thing is, he has Haaland. He has Haaland and Mbappe.
He has Pogba as well, doesn't he?
And Pogba.
He's a little weasel as well.
Yeah,
I think he had 30 million from the Pogba deal to United.
Yeah,
he's
unbelievable.
He's up there with he's like the richest agent in the world right now.
Yeah.
Imagine how much he's going to make off the Mbappe move to Real Madrid. That's why Liverpool don't buy players with.
For the Haaland move, if Haaland moves again.
Yeah,
that's what
I think. Moves again. I think that's why Real didn't spend the summer. If you notice, they went very quiet this summer.
They're saving up.
They're saving up for Mbappe. I'm telling you, man.
They didn't buy anyone. I don't think.
No, they're gonna buy Mbappe next summer. I'm telling you.
They got a good squad though. So.
Do you not think that
so good.
This era of Spanish domination is kind of really coming to an end though? Because I just think
definitely.
I can really see Mbappe. I can see. So you think Mbappe, Sancho, Haaland, maybe you'd say they're the 3 best young players. Obviously, there's others. I think there's more chance of them going to a Premier League team next season than Barcelona or Real Madrid, just purely because of the finances of it. There's been a massive shift now where Madrid and
we're the most watched.
Such a decline. Yeah,
we're the most watched network.
I think the Premier League is getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah,
obviously. Only 2 seasons ago, we were the Champions League winners and the Europa League winners. So we were dominating Europe as well.
Yeah. We were winners. Both the finals were all English teams.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think the big reason the Premier League is so popular and it's just keep growing in numbers is because if you go to like I never really enjoy watching a lot of other leagues. I watch it here and there because I go in the Spanish league. I'm like, it's probably gonna be Real or Barcelona.
just slow.
I go to Bundesliga, I'm like, it's gonna be Bayern Munich. I go to League One, it's gonna be PSG. You go to these leagues, you're like, you already know who's the winner. There's no point.
The Prem has so many, like, you have the top six, which are all obviously massive clubs, and then you've got like Everton, Wolves. You'll have all these clubs, even Leeds now.
Yeah,
Like they're all fighting like to get
competition
into
is
the top
good,
six.
man.
Leicester. There's so many good teams in the Prem now. Like literally anyone could be
Yeah.
anyone. You
But
can't
There's
say
about
that.
11 good teams, probably, isn't there?
I-
Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why, even though I hate that Klopp stopped us from getting a Champions League, not his fault. He did his job, but but I do really appreciate Klopp as a manager because I think if he never showed up, I think City would have just kind of dominated the league for 6
Do you think?
years or so.
Do you think as well, though? Obviously, Klopp's done a great job, which pains me to say. I hate seeing Liverpool win things; it's awful. But do you not think that says more about Guardiola than does about Klopp? That Guardiola has been here for 4 years now, and he's spent is it nearly $1 billion? And he's only won 2 league titles, and they've not been very good for about 2 years now. And I just think last season it shouldn't have been that easy for Liverpool.
Yeah,
They
Liverpool
should not be losing
it.
to Lyon. Yeah.
Look, listen. I've been saying the same thing about Klopp and Mourinho. They're a quick fix manager. If you want a title right away, you want to win things fast. You know what I mean? You get Mourinho and you get Klopp. I mean, not Mourinho and Pep. Those guys, they go in the club, they change the club, they get these big players because they have the name, right? And then boom, you know what I mean? Like they get these titles. But if you want a long-term manager, I think a guy like Pochettino, I think a guy like Klopp, they're a lot better
A good
because
project. A good project.
even though Pochettino did not win a title with us, compare being a Spurs fan before Pochettino to now. I can't even say it, man, because he made us so much bigger than we were before, brand wise. Just getting that Champions League, getting to the Champions League final. He was one game away from completing his project. If he won that Champions League final, that was his project.
Yeah.
I think, weirdly, though, more of a regret for you guys should be, obviously, you were really close. You got to the final in the Champions League, but that season where it was you and Leicester, that really was your chance to win the league.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And even the 2016.
Yeah, the Chelsea year
as well.
Yeah, the Chelsea season. Yeah, we should have won the league those times, but listen, we always talk about it. Depth is a big thing if you want to win a squad. If you want to win a Premier League, you can't just win it with 11 good players. You need good substitutes, and at that time we didn't have good substitutes, man. And we didn't have the finances to get those world-class substitutes. But look at it now. I mean, we're getting big players now. We're attracting bigger names than I never thought as a Spurs fan I could attract. You know what I mean? But and it's all because of Pochettino, man. You know what I mean? 10 years ago, do you think Mourinho would have joined this club?
Oh no! I mean, he literally said he wouldn't, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't have joined this club. Do you think guys like Ndombele, you think guys like Skriniar would come out and say they want to join Tottenham? No, they wouldn't.
Even Kane wouldn't have stayed that much.
Exactly. So Pochettino, even though he didn't win any trophies, he built a brand, and building a brand is important. At the end of the day, trophies is all about. But I'm just saying, Champions League football, brands nowadays, money are some of the most important things if you want to succeed as a club.
I kind of feel similar with Mourinho. I didn't like him towards the end, but he did do a lot for the club. He won 2 trophies. He brought in big names, and I think even though his man management wasn't the best, he definitely helped players develop a bit more. I think Rashford and Martial needed that phase under Mourinho, even though it wasn't their best period. I think they bounced back a lot better once Mourinho gone, because they know that part of it was behind them, and now they've got a manager that's put faith in them, and now they've done well because of that.
Do you think as well? I mean, I do kind of agree with that. Do you think Mourinho was trying to toughen them up, basically, mentally?
It's so weird how Mourinho always favoured Alexis over Martial, even after constant bad.
Mourinho wanted to sell Martial, didn't he?
Yeah, if Mourinho stayed, he wanted to swap in Perisic or Willian. Like,
Yeah.
It was so.
And we would not be seeing Marshall, Rashford, Greenwood, Pogba,
Yeah.
or even like people like Brandon Williams, or we would not be seeing any of those players if Jose Mourinho was still
here. Greenwood would probably be on loan at Bournemouth or something.
Yeah.
We'd have a front three of Lukaku, which obviously Lukaku's a great player, but he's obviously doing a lot better in the Serie A, which is a much different league. Probably Lukaku, Perisic, and maybe Willian. I can't even think about it, to be honest. That's my brain.
But did you not want to bring in Dele Alli as well? You want to bring in Dele Alli for a bit.
And Eric Dyer. Like, what?
Yeah.
As a Spurs fan, I don't know how he was exactly at United. I saw the the funny stuff, but you guys obviously follow your club more than I do.
Oh, it was terrible.
But I found his man management at Spurs good. I mean, I think he's a Kane, Son, and I think,
don't mind it sometimes, but it was like the calling out players in press conferences.
Yeah,
like it just wasn't.
I thought it was fair criticism.
No, the thing is, the reason you think his man management is good is because you're 9 months in. Once you get 2 years in, you go, oh dear. You suddenly go, he's alienated half the team, and it gets really. Who's your favourite player at Tottenham?
Probably Sonny.
Okay, so let's say in a few months he starts criticising Son, and then he's out of the team, and then he tries to convince you that because he doesn't track back enough or something, he's not good enough for the team.
He does that everywhere he goes.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then eventually you'll get to the point that we got with Marshall, where people are divided between Son and Mourinho. And trust me, go for Son, because the future after Mourinho, obviously we're not completely consistent at the moment, but I love, obviously, because I've got a season ticket, when it's normal, I just love going to watch OLE'S United. I love watching young players. It's so much more fun now. I mean, it's a bit dodgy sometimes, but it's fun because you're just watching loads of our young players and really exciting players out there. Whereas, like we were saying earlier with Mourinho, it would have been Perisic and Willian and Lukaku. I mean, they're good players, but
I get what you're saying. No, I really do. I mean, when Poch left, like I love Poch. You know what I mean? Like I wanted, I thought he needed to go. I thought, his mind wasn't at the club anymore. I think, he got depressed after that Champions League. But like, I love Poch so much, and I understand what you're talking about. Like the feeling with Mourinho is right. I like Mourinho. He's a good manager. But my feeling is with him is like it's a business. You know what I mean? Like you're there to win me trophies. Like you gotta accomplish your side of the deal. And we'll bring our side of the deal and we'll back you, right? With Pochettino, it was a little bit different, man. I mean, like even if we had bad results, even if we had like a bad year where we didn't win trophies, well, that was every year with Poch. But even though like we had those seasons, I still love the guy. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to hate Pochettino, in my opinion.
More of an emotional attachment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poch.
We got way off topic there, don't we?
Sorry,
yeah, we really did. Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Sheffield versus City.
Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Ibra, what are you expecting ahead of this? What are you expecting ahead of this, Ibra?
I think City looked very good against Marseille. I don't know if Marseille are shit or City were very good, to be honest. But Sheffield are not better than Marseille. That's what I think. Should be an easy win, 3-0 maybe, except that Sterling is starting up front because Delap is always starting with the under-23 team.
That's where I think he'll struggle. I think he'll struggle if Sterling starts about.
Oh, yeah, and last time against Marseille, we had Ferran Torres starting up front, Sterling on the right. Sterling on the right had his best version in 17-18 and 18-19. He played very good, and Torres also good, so I hope Torres starts up front. He's better than Sterling.
Watch Pep start Mahrez again, and then the whole of the City fan base just start a meltdown. I think Mahrez gets too much unnecessary hate, I think. But, yeah. But I don't think you should underestimate Sheffield United because they put up a fight last week and they look much more like what they looked like last year. But you know,
last year they
They
actually
lost in the
had
end.
some backbone.
yeah, but
I think City will win though.
He gave
Yeah,
us a good
surely it's
game,
a
yeah,
Man City win.
2-0.
yeah, but we said that against West Ham though. We said that against West Ham, and then we saw what happened.
Yeah, but West Ham is actually like a good team. I said West Ham could win the game. You know what I mean? West Ham is a good team, but
see, I think
They really cannot afford another draw or defeat. I don't see them losing this one.
I also do, but okay, I'm going to put a City win, but we have to take into fact that Sheffield need a win. Like, what is that? Like 7 games without? It's going to be 7 games without a win if they don't win this one.
yeah, they do need a win.
Yeah.
And
Could be another
could go
Norwich
down.
City.
I think it could be
well, this happens a lot where teams come up and do really well, and then they just completely drop.
second season
Completely.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
season syndrome. Yeah.
Let's put a City
I
win,
mean,
but I wouldn't be surprised if Sheffield.
I think City will win it 2-0.
Yeah, but it won't be as easy as people think. But yep. Next game, Burnley Chelsea. So I really wait not having a Chelsea fan. But
Burnley are winning this one.
you know, wait,
No, come on. We
No.
keep always saying Chelsea are gonna lose or draw. Come on, Chelsea 2-0 win.
I'll
Come
wait
on.
until. Oh, I was going to say, I think. No,
With
Burnley.
Ziyech back now, they just look way better.
Is it at Turf Moor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, Burnley are winning.
Your
Come
fa-
on, we know it's
favorite
coming.
stadium. Your favorite stadium, Tanger.
Man.
They're having a takeover, Burnley. Signing Messi next
Do
season.
you know that
maybe.
takeover will still make them the poorest club in the league as well.
Yeah, it won't change anything.
It's quite predictable what can happen here.
I
Burnley
think
1, Chelsea 0.
really.
I still think Chelsea will win it somehow, maybe 1-0.
I think Chelsea will win it 1-0 or 2-0.
I hope they don't.
I
But
still think they win. I still think they win.
Come on,
look how
3-1
open that league
Burnley.
is.
we disrespect
Go for it,
Chelsea a little
bro.
bit too much.
3-1
We do.
Burnley. Jesus.
I
Really
just,
get-
Burnley
the
scoring
way
3.
Chelsea
I don't
is
think-
so brittle defensively.
I don't think- Can we say
Yeah.
something? I'm sorry. Can we say something? I don't think we've ever predicted a Chelsea win, like ever in the channel.
Oh, I feel so bad.
When
Man.
was the last time Burnley scored 3 in a game?
Wait, who?
Probably
But it's
before
happening
Sunday.
tomorrow.
Oh, right, that was funny. Go on.
So what would you say, Braithwaite? You think Burnley will win?
Yeah, Burnley 3-1.
Oh, okay.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen because it's Burnley and the most unpredictable team in the league.
Sean
Yeah.
Dyke.
I mean, now I've said it,
Dyke
I do
ball.
actually think it's a bit crazy, but I'm just going to stick to it anyway because
If
you just
if
never
I
you're
know.
thought
right,
Chelsea were going to do so well this season.
hey, if you're right, you can come back to the podcast with your, Wolf of Wall Street moment, telling us, I told you so. Burnley 3-1, bro.
To be fair, Chelsea
Oh,
also have
yeah.
the 3 curse, so I wouldn't be surprised if Burnley scored 3.
yeah,
That's actually a good
exactly.
point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Liverpool
happening.
versus West Ham.
Next game, yeah. Okay.
Draw.
We found out the news. No, Tanker, no. We found out the news that Mikel Antonio will miss the game, which makes me 100% more confident.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
nice.
They have
Oh,
a
the
good
most
backup
dangerous
striker,
player
bro.
of West Ham.
But I really trust in not Neco Williams. Neco Williams won't start. It will probably be Reece Williams, but he's a very good prospect. But I think he's very underrated, and we're also going to
Which one of the Williams was getting abused on social media?
Neco Williams. But that
Yeah.
will,
Is he the centre back?
no, he's the right back. But SofaScore's got him down there. We also have Thiago back, which is obviously makes things much better.
Of course.
I think
he's
3-0
so fun.
Liverpool.
Yeah, but no, I don't think it's 3-0. I think I'd be happy with a 1-0 because West Ham are actually like.
I think Liverpool win either way. It doesn't matter. I don't know the score, but it'll be a Liverpool win.
Anfield, though,
Gonna be a
it's such
draw.
a fortress.
I'm telling you.
4-1. 4-1
Gonna
for
be-
Liverpool
It's
winning.
gonna
For
be a
Liverpool.
draw.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a draw.
Oh,
No.
I think
Antonio.
West Ham-
Antonio is the only one that can make a difference to West Ham.
and then he's gone. But, and Syed Benrahma is going to make his debut against Liverpool. I think he's going to give Trent. I'm not just looking forward to that one.
He's
I hope Liverpool
scoring.
drop points, make the title, make the league a bit more open.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No,
Who are Everton playing?
Everton Newcastle. Oh, Oh, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that one. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just
Aston Villa, Southampton.
Southampton.
Southampton,
They're so
yeah.
good away. They're so good away. Yeah.
Yeah, Southampton.
I still think Villa. I
I'll say
still
draw.
Villa.
I'll say draw.
I think Southampton 2-1.
Yeah, I think a
I'd
draw
like
would be a good. I think a
I'd like
draw would be
draw.
a good result for both.
Yeah.
Villa
Southampton
need that
1-0,
momentum
I think.
back after that really bad result against Leeds.
Can we talk about how Southampton destroyed Everton the other day, though?
Yeah.
Mm.
Would you say that Lucas Digne deserved the red card?
Well, it's been rescinded down to one game, isn't it?
I'm not silly.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
That-
I thought it was a bit harsh.
So that means he's available against Man United
But
next week.
Oh,
the thing is, he stamped on his heel for like a good 5 seconds, though. Okay, fine. It was the accident, but
Wasn't he like shoved a bit as well? But I still think it was. a red card. But I agree with the fact that it's been put down to one game. Because you think of the one that Richarlison did, he went in there reckless, like that deserves a 3-game ban.
I just hate Everton. They're the dirtiest team in the league right now. And they think they're like, oh, we take pride in it because we're like their biggest club legend is his legacy is just built on clattering players. Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah,
I hate that so much.
does anyone think there's any chance Everton come in the top 4?
No,
I don't think they're.
I think it showed
so,
you
yeah.
yesterday that they don't have the mentality to be a top team or a top like a big like.
Oh, well, okay. No,
I think the
come
top
on.
six is
Hold
literally
on
gonna
a
be the same.
second. Hold on a
I
second.
think we've seen like after all that.
Let me ask you this, Toby. Do you think Man United has the mentality to be a top 4 team?
I think they do.
Yeah, man.
You guys lost 6-1 at home. What are you talking about? Nah.
but
Just because Everton lost one game does not mean they don't have the mentality. They definitely could get top 4 with this.
But what
player.
evidence is there for Everton to get top 4? If you look at their history in the last 25 years, I think they've come. Is it like once in 25 years?
But they've never had a manager. They've never had a manager as good as Ancelotti.
Yeah, and they never had a squad as good as this.
I think Everton can give it a good go, but I think they'll come short. I can't see them actually finishing the top 4.
Hopefully.
I don't think they're gonna finish top 4, but I think they're definitely gonna challenge. I think they definitely have the mentality.
But they don't have the squad. Oh, that's what I
Yeah.
think. Okay, Newcastle Everton though. What are we saying?
Newcastle 1-0.
Newcastle 1-0. Yep. I would know.
Everton 1-0.
2-1 Everton.
I think they might miss James Rodriguez for this one, but
Yeah, James is
yeah,
he looked
out?
really he looked
And
hurt.
obviously Digne's out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that
just
means
changed
Saint
things.
Maximin will be against.
Actually, I'm changing
Then
mine
what,
to 1-1. 1-1.
it's just going to be
1-0.
it's just going to be clatter players and inshallah, like what people say.
It's going to be 0-0, and it's going to be probably the most boring game of football anyone's ever seen.
I hope Saint
probably.
Maximin. I hope Sean Longstaff. Oh, no, I'll leave this.
I hate Sean Longstaff.
Saint
No,
Maximum.
you hate Matt
His
Longstaff.
brother.
You hate
Saint
Matt
Maximum's
Longstaff.
gonna tear them up. I'm telling you, bro.
Humble.
Callum Wilson goal. 1-0.
And I'm expecting a Pickford wonder. Hopefully,
Honestly,
Pickford wonder.
Didn't Matty Longstaff
the Longstaff
debut
family
against
can just piss off.
Oh, I fully
No,
agree
the
with
thing is,
you.
Matty Longstaff is only
Yeah.
fit for your game every single year, and then
He scored 2 Prem goals in his career, both against Man
turns into
United.
Prime
One of them on Boxing Day, just to ruin anything. Oh my god! I was literally in a room with the whole family. I got so angry. It was mad.
He's the Jordi Iniesta every time he plays you.
Wasn't that on his debut as well?
Oh,
For that screamer from like 20 yards.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I swear they just aren't a real thing, and they're just designed to just terrorize United. Because I just don't, I don't see them in any other setting than other against us.
And the reason I know only Matty scores against us, but the reason I don't like Sean is because we were looking at him for 50 million.
Oh no,
50, man. Come on.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
That was when, if we bought
Imagine.
him for 50 and Daniel James in the same window, wouldn't be great, would it?
Christ.
Would
And Harry
not be
Maguire
great.
as well. Even though, like,
Oh my
obviously,
God.
yeah, what a horrible window. Well, it was a horrible window anyway, but what a horrible window that would have been. And that would have been the Bruno money as well.
Ooh.
Oh no,
We-
no. Oh my
we
god.
bought-
Yes.
I'm looking back on that.
Yes.
Window.
Yes.
I wish that
If
was
we
happening.
spent Bruno money on Longstaff, oh god.
This is the game I'm looking forward to.
All right, this is the main
This
part
is
of
going
the
to be
show.
great.
Main part of the show with 2 United fans and 1 Arsenal fan.
Let's go.
Everyone enjoy.
I mean, at this point, you know I'm gonna be cheering for Man United, bro. I'm gonna be like,
Come on.
glory, glory, Man United.
Shut the fuck up.
I actually hope Arsenal win. I'm going for
Marshall.
Arsenal win. I want Arsenal to win so much.
Martial's suspended, man. God.
Oh, is he really?
How are you
Oh,
scared of
yeah.
Martial, man? How are you scared of Martial?
That's advantage United if Martial's out.
Shut up.
Is he suspended still?
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, that's what I don't get. How is Martial out for 3 games, but Dine's out for 1?
We never appealed it.
You should have, but
Hey, you should have.
Yeah, we should have. I think I tweeted that a few days ago.
It's kind of spineless. I'm not gonna lie.
It could be Cavani time as well. This game.
I hope
he
it
could
is.
finally get a start.
I don't want to see Matt or James in the front three.
Oh god, no.
I just put
Gotta be
it
Cavani.
out there. It's so Arsenal-like to let Cavani score against us for his first Premier League goal. So Arsenal-like. I can just see it.
He
I
came
can see him
so close against Chelsea with like his
I can
first
see him.
touch.
I can see him towering over Mustafi for a head. Oh god, give me a nightmare.
Listen, I'm
Have you
gonna
got
tell
any injuries
you.
for that game, Rafa?
Oh,
Louise is out.
ooh.
oh yeah,
Oh,
he is.
Mustafi
Yeah, that's a big
probably.
deal.
Advantage you.
No.
No,
Don't
no,
disrespect
no.
Louise like that.
Luis has been
better
their
than
best
Mustafi.
player. Yeah.
Nah, he's trash bags.
We have
Okay.
Gabriel. There's no need to worry.
Let me tell you how this game is gonna go. Arsenal's gonna come out strong. They're gonna score a goal, right? Hafa's gonna be like, "Oh my God, we're gonna break our away record. This is finally gonna be it." 80-minute in, Cavani's gonna come. He's gonna score a goal, right? And then Hafa's gonna be like, "You know what? I'll take a draw." Right?
And
It's
then
Old
United.
Trafford. It is what it is.
And
90-minute
then-
in, they get
Penalty.
United get a corner.
No penalty.
They go no, hold on.
Penalty.
They're gonna do a corner. Mustafi handsball. Fernandez penalty. United 2-1 at the end. I'm telling you, it's not a prediction. It's fact.
It
Sounds weirdly
the Wolf of
accurate.
Wall Street moment, just like you said it a few minutes ago.
I'm telling you. That's what's
You know,
gonna
There's
that's
two
happen.
ways. There's 2 ways this can go though, because if Arteta approaches it the way Lampard approached this playing us, it will be 0-0.
We're dead.
He sits back.
It's gonna be
I
dead.
swear to God, if
If-
this is another nil, I swear to God, this is another 0-0, I'm gonna be so mad. That's like 2 top
Yeah,
6
because
games.
this is actually the biggest game of the weekend. You look at those other games and they're dead. This one has to
But-
pay out because last
Arteta,
week
yeah,
the Chelsea game was so like it was so
Oh,
like,
it's bad,
like
wasn't it?
we hyped up so much it was boring.
I'm not gonna lie. I know this is gonna sound controversial, but in my opinion, the 2 biggest game this week is Leeds versus Leicester and Liverpool versus West Ham. I see this game being very boring. I see this game being very boring.
Imagine if they both play
If-
5 at the back, though. Imagine that.
You
yeah.
know they will.
Yeah.
Really? You
Oh,
think
there's a
United
chance we could go with Diamond because of how it worked against Leipzig.
The last two
yeah.
games we played 4-3-3. To be fair, no, I don't know.
I'd like to
If
see
they
a
both
Diamond
go 3 at the back though,
with
my God, it's gonna be
Fred. I don't know if maybe Fred, Matic, Pogba, and Bruno.
What about Van de Beek?
Yeah.
What about
The
Van de Beek?
beak needs to start.
I think he'll put
Said
in
Pogba.
Matic over Van der Beek or McTominay over Van der Beek. Which is
Oh,
weird.
it'll be McTominay actually. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
McTominay.
McTominay,
don't-
he usually starts in the big games.
I don't think I've ever
to
come
be
into a
fair,
game with less confidence.
Really?
I don't have
You're-
I don't have much confidence either, to be honest.
It's
Why?
hard to tell because our form at the moment is so
We
weird
said
because
that.
we lose
Yeah, we said that
6-1
at the start of the
and
show,
then
didn't
beat
we? Like,
PSG.
you can't really be confident ahead of any game.
Exactly.
Like no matter how good you're playing, and like for United, we always do bad against mid-table teams.
Shots fired.
You're literally below us in the league, you idiot.
hey, Toby, bring up that meme. You know the two idiots fighting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Hey,
You know
Alpha,
what?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you below the table, dude. You got to speak up.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway,
but
the point is,
it's a very good clash. It's 11th versus 15th. I don't know why it's getting so much hype, but
as Braithwaite said before, yeah,
like I said,
records have to be broken at some point. Man
True.
United 1, Arsenal 3. That's what
Oh,
Come
oh,
on. Really?
Blood clot,
But-
yeah.
I think everyone speaks about how bad a season we're having, but we win this game. Obviously, we have a game in hand, and we're only 3 points off top.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to win the league, but we're only 3 points off top, and we're 2 points off top 4.
Yeah.
It depends how tight we can keep it at the back. If we play like Gabriel,
The
I
issue
don't
is with
know.
Ollie, man. He's so inconsistent.
I'm looking forward to the combined 11. I think it'll be
we
interesting.
better have some good debates though.
Yeah.
I think Ollie's going to beat Arteta. I can't tell you enough how in big games I think Ollie is currently one of the best around. It's
Yeah, he
obviously
is
bar
really
the
good.
Spurs game, and he always, apart from the Spurs game, of course, he always gets it right. You know, even against Chelsea, I'd say we were the better team. Chelsea sat back, and we kind of attacked. We attacked. We were better. He got
Honestly,
it completely spot on against
And
PSG.
against PSG as well. I was thinking, why isn't either not Bruno? Why isn't either Pogba or Van der Beek playing? But he got it exactly right with the Fred and
Yeah.
McTominay pivot. They
Yeah,
did
as I
so
said
well.
before, I said
mate.
before,
Like,
the last time
their
the
energy
last time we beat you,
won
yeah,
us that game.
you just beat PSG and we beat you 2-0. You just beat Leipzig 5-0. You know, coming at home, we were confident.
I
Hey,
remember that game because you lost to someone in the Europa
We're there
League
to
and we
ruin the
beat
party, mate. Party time.
My only issue is
Pocket
I could see
my friend.
Arsenal winning this because Arsenal does sit back, and my only issue is that it seems like Ole doesn't know how to break teams down. He's very good at counter-attacking. You know what I mean? You notice like when he plays a more like defensive, like counter-attacking style against these bigger games, it's because he sits back and he's very good at like teams wetting the ball and going off the breaks and scoring from a counter. But like when it comes to
we
like
did just beat Leipzig.
We beat
5-0.
Leipzig 5-0. Yeah.
that is true, but like I mean, come on, man. Like you've seen it in other games with smaller teams or like teams that sit back.
Yeah,
Even with Chelsea, you have a hard time breaking them down.
In that Leipzig game, I think we were well like throughout the whole game. Like we turned on a lot more in the last 15, 20 minutes with the subs, but we were already 1 up in like the first 25 minutes, wasn't it? And we could have been 2 or 3 up.
Yeah, no, that was probably your best game of the season.
Yeah.
In Paris as well. The first time we beat Paris last year, obviously when we did the comeback, we got absolutely
kind of smash and grab. Yeah, it was smash and grab.
Whereas last week, I literally sat there quite relaxed, thinking we deserve to be winning this. We were just better. We nullified them in every sense, and people have said to me, "Oh, it's because PSG were really bad. That's why you won." And you go, "Surely it's a manager's job. It's to nullify the other team and make them not play well." Yeah. And Ollie's tactics, playing the 3 at the back, playing Twanzebe, McTominay, Fred, it nullified Neymar, Mbappe. Their midfield is non-existent. And that's why I think playing Arsenal now, it gives me confidence we can go and dominate a team that's pretty good and we can win. But weirdly, I'm less confident about beating Arsenal than about beating PSG. And that's just really bizarre.
Because these are the games where you lose.
I'm
has
just
the same
a lot
cycle.
more nervous for the Arsenal game, to be honest.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be.
Because
you really shouldn't be.
But like, no, I'm saying like these are the games that Ole loses every time. You guys have a run of form, or like his job is on the line, right? You go on a run of form, and then you play a team that like sits back, like defensive, and then you lose to them, and you're like, how did we lose to them? We just beat like PSG yesterday. It's just like he's weird, man.
It's a valid point, but I mean, one thing I could potentially see happening, which would just be awful, both teams play 3 at the back, both teams want to counter, both teams just basically, it would be like United Chelsea rerun.
No.
Things I don't think we'll sit back. I think both of our teams think we can both hurt each other. Like I think we think your defense is weak and you think ours is weak. I actually think we'll go with like a 4-3-3.
I hope
both
teams
managers will have something to prove.
My prediction still stands 1-0, 2-1 United.
Rafa?
I'm gonna go with. I might go with 2-1 United as well.
Oh God!
Rafa said 3-1, didn't you? Did you say 3-1?
No, I'm changing up. We don't even concede. Keep a clean sheet. United 0, Arsenal 2.
Oh,
Fuck it.
Alex.
I'm not confident at all, but fuck it.
What about a penalty, man? Come on.
that's the thing. You've got to factor in.
Yeah, if Mustafi's gonna play, United is definitely gonna get a penalty.
Mike Dean's the ref as well, for God's sake.
We're getting at least one penalty.
All the odds are against Arsenal, though. Yeah.
I know, which is why we're going to win, but whatever.
Is Aubameyang starting in the front? Saka?
I think Alba should start. I think Alba should start by himself.
I think
he's gonna be in the midfield.
I think he'll play through the middle. I think he'll play through the middle this game.
Yeah, in the
midfield. He'll change out.
Imagine if Lacazette starts. Imagine that.
Oh my god! I'm turning off the TV. I'm turning off the TV.
He was rested in the Europa League, wasn't he?
Don't even talk about it.
I swear, like, what does Abba have to do to get that middle spot, bro? I'm telling you, he has more of a chance playing in that midfield than getting in that middle spot at the striker
I hope
position.
he doesn't go down the middle though, because Aubameyang against Maguire, that's really disturbing to me.
I think we'll go down the middle. I think we'll go Saka on the left, Pepe on the right, Aubameyang through the middle.
That's what you should do, but I don't think that's what you're gonna do.
AFTV. Ty was saying how Aaron Saka should be scared of Saka after he pocketed Neymar. Are you serious?
Yeah, exactly. 1-on-1 defending wise, there's no one better than Wan-Bissaka.
It's AFTV, and like you can't really take him that seriously.
Saka's on another level to Neymar,
especially Ty.
Disrespectful to Saka.
Yeah, mate.
All right.
I've seen a few Arsenal fans say that they might start Reece Nelson.
I wouldn't mind that, actually. He's actually really underrated. He deserves
He
a
actually
job.
looked alright. I watched the highlights of your game yesterday, and he actually looked alright.
We miss Martinelli so much.
It's done, though.
I wish Martinelli could be on the left.
Ibra, what are you saying for this one?
1-1 draw.
I would say 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal.
I don't even want to draw. I'm sick and tired of going to these games thinking, well, at least we got a draw. Fuck that. I want to win.
A draw is the most disappointing result. I mean,
it's the emptiness.
It's probably a loss, but like, it's the fact, or especially drawing when you were winning.
It's hard to look past our away record and think we're going to win. But,
it's got to break at some point. It's got to, right?
But like we say that every game now. Every game, like, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's never the one. So
I think if it's ever going to break it,
already played almost all of the big six. As they played, they've already played Man City. They've already played Liverpool. They've already played Leicester, who you could probably count. And now they're going to play Man United.
Yeah. They've lost all of them. One. Yeah, we've got to win. It's going to be, I think, maybe 2-3-1. Because you've got to think we're at least going to get a penalty, which is the goal, and then
you think so anyway. Like Bruno's missed his last two, but he got the retake against.
The only thing I do think about is like United in recent years haven't actually done well against Arsenal.
No, it's a really good point.
Yeah, the last game at Old Trafford was 1-1, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah.
A few seasons ago, we beat you and we drew away to you. Next season, I can't remember what it was. What was it?
I think there was that game where Wenger's last game against Jose, and it was like a Fellaini 90th minute header.
Yeah, but that was like 3 years ago.
That was the 2-2 though. After that, there was
the 2-2. Yeah,
one of Mourinho's last games.
What was the Arsenal United scored last season at the end? I actually got so blank.
2-0.
2-0.
Pepe scored.
Oh yeah. So that's what I mean.
Pepe and Socrates.
Yeah.
It was on New Year's Day, on the day after New Year's Day.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, they're usually boring game between you two. It hasn't been the same.
But sometimes there's like a 1-in-5 game where like it's actually class.
I remember that atmosphere at the Arsenal United game we beat you 2-0. It was like Arteta's second home game. It was so good.
Yeah.
I would say if any of you lose though, if United,
Twitter will be unbearable.
I'm not coming on Twitter.
Twitter will be unbearable.
That's what I'm saying. Mute Twitter if your team loses this weekend, because it's gonna be mad.
I'm muted for at least.
Arsenal United, it's the FT Classico. It's unbearable if you lose. It's unbearable.
All
so
right.
we're going to do an announcement quickly. Basically, it's not really an announcement, but it's great news for every football fan. Cristiano Ronaldo has tested negative for COVID, which means we'll finally get to see that clash in, I think it's December. But
now you jinx it.
I swear to God,
now you jinx it.
I swear to God.
Messi's going to get it now, isn't he?
Yeah,
If Messi
you
gets
jinxed it.
COVID, yeah, no, it won't
You
happen.
jinxed it. Thanks, man.
God's sake, man.
All right, let's go to Let's go to the
Oh,
real
that
match. Let's
does
go to
not
the
look like an
real
appealing game at all.
Spurs and
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Brighton versus Tottenham is usually a good game. It's
Remember
usually
last year was good.
Such a
Yeah.
boring
They beat you
game.
last.
Wasn't
They
it
beat
last
Tottenham
year?
last
Was that
season, didn't
3-0 to Brighton?
Oh
Yeah,
that
they
was when
thrashed them.
That was when Lloris got injured. Yeah.
This is an easy win for Brighton. 4-0 Brighton, easy win.
I think it's gonna be a hard game. I think Brighton always gives us a hard game because we usually play they play open football and we play open football. But I think we'll win it. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 win for Tottenham.
I hope Morpie plays. You can feel the pain if he scores against you.
I think Millpie just hates top 6 clubs and just in general.
He's just a horrible human being.
He's the biggest
Maupay.
twat out there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mopay. Oh,
Nah, I love.
Weasel.
How can you hate Murphy? Oh, okay, fine. Unless you're a United and Arsenal fan, but Murphy's like the biggest. Like
I love Mopay, bro. He always has
You won't
a
love him,
spot
mate.
at
You
Tottenham.
You won't be saying that tomorrow.
yeah,
I can
you won't.
guarantee
You
Yeah.
won't, you won't be saying that at the end of this week.
when he 2 foots like Kane or something like.
He's
I
the
know.
biggest
You're not gonna
shithouse
like
player of all time. I can't stand that prick.
Rafa,
Hey.
your camera's on. I don't know if you realise or not.
I minimized it. It won't be on camera, hopefully.
Oh lol.
Yes. So
I always knew you were a beautiful prince, Alpha.
Yeah, man.
2-0.
Thank you.
2-1 Tottenham.
Yeah, I think
Brighton not
Spurs will win.
scoring. Yeah. 3-1
Will
Spurs.
Bale finally start? I actually want to see him in the Prem now.
Dude, he hasn't played in so long. He needs to I think he needs 2 or 3 games just to get fit, man. I don't think he's gonna start. He needs to get fit because I think he rushed back to his injury to play, and it's clear to see
Yeah,
that
because
he's
he was
still.
desperate to play.
Yeah,
But
that's
he
why we're
hasn't
playing
had that feeling in a while because he's been over
playing in
there.
Madrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in a couple games we're gonna see him. But the thing is with Bale is that doesn't have me worried. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, he's finished, because I've seen moments of pure brilliance from Bale. So I know that player is still in there. You know what I mean? And he just needs to get his form.
You have good attacking options either way.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're not only dependent on Bale. We still have Lucas. We have Vinicius. We have Bergwijn. We have, even Lamella. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a lot of attacking options. Man.
Brighton also do. They've got some players to watch, especially that right side. Lamptey, Lallana.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not taking this game I'm taking this game serious, bro. Brighton.
Yeah,
are a
we
tough
struggled
team.
against them, and
easy.
they hit the Woodbuck about 5 times.
That game was so good.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if we go to Brighton and we draw or lose, but I do think we're gonna win. I think especially after that Antwerp game, I think Mourinho's gonna get a real reaction out of the boys. I mean, to be fair, that Antwerp game, that wasn't our main team. Most of those guys were bench players or reserve.
It's a lot of good players that were on though, to be fair. I mean,
the thing is, it's all about balance, man. And a midfield of Lens and Dele Alli is asking to lose.
Yeah, it literally screams average.
Yeah. So we needed a guy like Sissoko, 10 guy, or Højbjerg in there to at least help.
If you started Loris, if you started Hart, you would have won.
Yeah.
Joe Hart, man, so underrated.
No, dude,
Joe Hart.
He has found a very good form with Tottenham. I'm telling you, he's actually really found some good form with us. He's actually good. Yeah,
he's decent to have, I guess.
Yeah,
good off the field as well.
He saved us against Poladiv, one of the qualifying games. He was very good against Lask. He's been very good at Europa. He's really good at communicating with the back four.
Europa qualifiers just sounds so depressing. What was that team again?
Poladiv or something like that. But dude, listen. After being this Europa group, I'm gonna tell you this: some of these Europa teams are not as easy as people make it out to be. They're actually fighting for their lives.
When you get out of the group, there's actually a lot of decent teams in there, and there could be. Don't even look at this game.
Can we just script this game?
No,
I'm not joking.
can I just say? I'm going to say
weekend.
something for this game. This game is going to cost £15.
Oh my god.
15 quid for Fulham versus West
dear.
Brom, man.
Not for me.
West Brom.
Listen,
It should
listen.
be
Anyone
criminal
pays
to
for
pay
that.
for that. Yeah, I was gonna
15.
say.
If anyone's
15.
watching, DM me. I'll give you
No,
some
no, no,
links.
no, 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 no. What do you mean? We all pay for every single match. What do you mean, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're all like,
Hey, what are you talking about? I actually have Peacock, so I don't have to pay for that box office bull
Fulham, no.
crap.
People don't understand that it's Fulham versus West Brom. Like, these
That's
are
the
two
worst game possible.
It's the two worst sides in the league.
I
Yeah.
swear, England seems to like really like screw you guys because I have ESPN Plus and Peacock, and basically I can watch the Bundesliga, Serie A, Eredivisie, Championship, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, all in like $10
What, on one
a month.
channel?
Yeah.
Two
Well, no. Well, ESPN Plus has Serie A, Bundesliga, the Championship, and all that stuff, like FA Cup and all
Oh
that
wow.
stuff. And then
Fair play.
Peacock has the Premier League. So I get
is it
to
only
watch.
available in the US?
Yeah, and I get to
Or
watch
on some streams.
like a ton of those leagues, all for $10. You
Have
know what I mean?
That's-
Have you seen that tweet where it says you can go to Australia, you can live in a bloody hostel, and then all plus pay for all the matches, and it would still cost less than what it takes for every
That's
single
mad.
game in the Prem.
I think £15 for that is
Yeah, because you're
ridiculous.
paying for Sky Sports and BT anyway. But then you have to pay an extra £15
That's
to watch
ridiculous.
just another random game.
That's
And
ridiculous.
they're not going to get any casual viewers who, if it was just on Sky normally, might have watched this just to have it on in the
Yeah.
background. No casual viewer is going to go, oh, it's Fulham West Brom. Let's get the wallet out. 15 quid. Yeah.
It might just be the
It's the
worst
most
fixture of the
Tory
season.
It's the most Tory thing ever. Bro.
Yeah.
If they did that here in the United States, they call it fascism, bro. Like we would be rioting.
Yeah, Toryism.
You can't
Well,
do
that's
that,
not a
bro.
word, but
It's crazy how that game alone costs more than my monthly subscription for all those leagues. You know what I mean? Like,
Crazy.
But you have to admit that's worth it, man. You get to see Fulham versus West Brom.
Yeah.
dude, England
mean-
is screwing with you guys. Come into the States,
So
bro. I'll help you guys
You
out.
pay £10, right? You pay £10.
$10. $10.
So I spend.
That would be.
I'm currently paying for a season ticket. I'm currently paying for BT. I'm currently paying for Sky.
Mhm.
That is probably about.
How much is
80
United
quid a
season
month.
ticket out of interest? Because I have an
It's
Arsenal season ticket,
600.
and ours is the most expensive in the league, which is
So
ridiculous.
the one I've got it subsidised because I'm part of like a fan group.
Yeah,
And I've got a youth one, and it's 185 a year.
185 a year.
What, United season
Yeah.
ticket? United season ticket is that much?
Yeah, so basically it was 600, and then I won this. Basically, United did a scheme where they gave 1,000 people a youth season ticket. It's to like try and get the atmosphere going, like for a youth section, and that's why I've got it for 180 quid.
our
But-
season tickets cost £2,000 each,
What?
What?
Are you mad?
Yeah.
That's mental.
and we
Do you pay
have
£2,000?
four. Yeah, we've had to wait 15 years to be on the wait. My dad has four, so I have one. My dad has one. My brother-in-law has one, and we just have one spare for like my dad's work and stuff. It's ridiculous.
In Liverpool,
Wow.
we have like a 10-year waiting list, and because our stadium is like, it takes 54 grand, as in seats, but a waiting list is mad. Like that's why
Yeah, my dad was on the waiting list for 15 years.
Really?
Yeah, since we were at Highbury, and when we got to the Emirates, he got on because there was.
Well, I
like,
don't
whole new
understand
stadium.
these whole like support your local or like if you don't go to games,
I don't
you're
support any
plastic.
of that stuff. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, like it is hard to go to games. Like I've been to a few games, but it's hard to go to games consistently. Even not even
of
due to like
course.
money and stuff, just due
Commitment.
to the fact that so many people want to go. Like you think of United, they have like tens of millions of fans and a 75,000 seater stadium.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I'm
not even like
complaining.
1%.
I'm happy we have them, but it might cost my dad a fortune.
Yeah.
Are you getting refunds game by game for your season ticket? From the club?
No.
Are they? Yeah, because they need to sort it out because obviously, like there's going to be no fans probably till about March.
Yeah,
So-
they
want to do a
Arsenal-
section, don't they? Like a few thousand back in the ground, don't they?
I think they'll do it. No, it won't be as far as people think it is because clubs. There's going to be clubs that are going into what administration.
Yeah.
Left
They
back
said
up.
for Arsenal this season, either you can renew it like now for the whole season, or you don't renew it at all and you can't go to any this season, which is ridiculous because once they've signed the league season, it's back, and then you can't go. So we
It's like
renewed
it's
it,
blackmail.
and we're still
Isn't
not
it?
going to any
It's
games.
funding the
so
party
it's
deal. What do you
ridiculous.
mean?
Yeah, I did.
Come on, man.
I did exactly the same thing. I renewed, and then went, "Oh dear, there's no games, is there?"
Yeah,
Like,
so literally, we're paying $2,000 for each season that we can't even go to the game. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's horrible, man.
madness.
Leeds.
All right,
okay,
let's
last
get
game.
these predictions. Yeah, then we got to do the combine. We're ready.
Leeds United and wait. Actually, no. Yeah, Leeds United and Leicester. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, this
Big
is
game.
going to be like 3-3.
I hope.
I think
so. I
Leeds.
really want to. I really want to see a high scoring game to this.
I think it's gonna be Leeds.
Same. If Leeds win, they're going to battle Leicester. But yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I think 3-2 Leicester.
Leicester winning it, I think. On the counter, they can break Leeds' defense. Maybe 3-1 Leicester. Vardy hat-trick.
I think Leeds will win 3-2. 3-2. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-2 Leeds.
Bamford's hat. Combined 11. All right. I've been looking forward.
Right, let's go.
I've been looking forward.
Oh
to this.
god.
Right. So which formation are we going?
4-3-3.
We're 3-3. Yeah.
4-3-3.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
see what
4-3-3.
Oh no! Why is it glitching now? No. All right, no. Oh, damn it! It's low key glitching. But...
Oh,
Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. I think I can sort it out.
yeah.
4-3-3. Where is it? All right,
I
4-3-3.
think this will be less controversial than you think. I mean, I think we'll agree on most of them.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Goalkeeper.
I'd say De Gea.
Yeah.
Although on this one, I'm saying Leno.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say Leno.
De Gea.
I think.
What?
I think.
Prime
Look at
De
the
Gea's
last few.
back.
I think the
If you look
last few games have just shown that De Gea hasn't fully lost it yet.
Yeah, agreed. Because he
Okay,
had that blip, and I've got a curveball to throw out there. Dean Henderson.
He just hit. We know how good he is. He just hasn't had his chance yet.
Yeah,
I don't think he will
it's
get
got.
a
I
chance.
think it's got to be De Gea. I think.
I'd still go De Gea.
Same, but it's 2 United fans, so. Yeah, let's just. What did Ibra say? What did Ibra say?
De
De
Gea.
Gea, yeah.
Yeah, let's
De
just
Gea.
go De Gea.
I agree with half on this one, but fair enough.
Left back. I think.
Tierney, I guess.
Tierney.
Yeah,
I got Kieran Tierney. Tellez. I don't rate Tellez, but
He's out.
But we don't really know
Maybe.
yet with him.
He's not that
Yeah,
bad.
obviously-
Tellez is good.
Yeah, I rate Tellez. It's just obviously now he's got COVID. If he didn't have COVID and he played the games, if he played against Newcastle, played against Leipzig, then there would have been an argument to be made for him. But
Alright. Let's just put
we
Aaron
haven't seen him enough
Wan-Bissaka.
yet.
Let's just put
Yeah,
Wan-Bissaka right back.
Yeah,
wow.
Wan-Bissaka
Rafa,
straight
what
in.
number is Tierney? What number is
E3 is
Yeah,
it?
he's 3.
and Wan-Bissaka is 20 now. Yeah.
29.
Well,
I think that
Wan-Bissaka.
that's not
Don't
debatable.
Bellerin?
No.
Shush,
After
shush.
Messi.
Don't even say that. And then Gabriel.
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 I think I'm going to say Gabriel and Twanzebe. I'm being serious.
What?
I would say
Oh my
I'd
God.
probably have to put in
I go
one of our actual starting centre backs,
I go
and I'd have
Lindelof.
to say Lindelof.
Can't have 2
Fair
left.
enough.
I think
Can't do
Lindelof next to Gabriel would actually
That could
complement it. Yeah, it would complement both their abilities quite well.
Yeah, I'll give you
Obviously,
Lindelof.
we can't put Maguire in there.
What about Maguire, dude? No.
What about David
what?
Luiz? I think David Luiz. David Luiz is a shout.
Yeah, David Luiz. No, David Luiz
Oh.
is so much better than Lindelof. Are you
I
kidding
think,
me?
Sophie
no.
and Phil Jones.
No,
Yeah.
David Luiz gets in, man.
David Luiz. Are you kidding me?
David Luiz
Luiz
taking
is
the
good.
piss.
David Luiz is good, bro.
I
He's not a
back
bad
David
player.
Luiz,
No, he's
100%.
garbage.
No,
David
he's
Luiz
He is
not.
terrible. He is terrible.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Terrible.
He's
He is
better
not
than before.
terrible.
You
David
obviously
Luiz
haven't
is
watched
good.
us recently because David Luiz
He's
has been
literally a
one of our best
worldwide
players.
meme.
No, I've watched
Being bad.
no. I've watched Arsenal recently, and David Luiz has been like one of their better players. Like he's been one of their more creative players. Would you agree with me, Hafa?
100%.
That's not
He's
hard,
been our most creative player from centre back.
He is very good. He's been very good, man.
Yeah, fine. I'll give you Lindelof though because it's a bit of a meme to put Luiz in a combined 11.
He
I
actually
think
is.
I
This is
think
Was it
Lindelof.
Lindelof and Luiz then?
I think
No.
that-
whatever. Let's keep Lindelof. It's
I
fine.
think the
I think
midfield's
they
quite
might-
self-explanatory.
midfield.
Partey, Pogba, and Bruno. Simple. Don't care.
Yeah.
I can go with that.
You put Pogba in. I'd put
Pogba, I don't think Pogba deserves
No,
to be in.
no.
Same, I don't think
Pogba.
Pogba-
Pogba's getting so much disrespect. Have you seen
because he's not
in our
good.
last few games? He's been class.
coming off
Come
the bench.
on,
Yeah.
I
man.
think Van der Beek. Yeah, you know,
He has the
think
most
the
assists in the Champions League.
What
this
about
season.
Fred? Fred has been very good, man.
Fred's
I
you know
think
what?
shout.
That's a good shout.
Fred's
That's
a
actually a good
shout.
Fred,
Yeah,
Fred
that
has
is-
been Fred has
Alright,
been showing
then.
better form than Pogba, in my
Fred,
opinion.
Partey, and Bruno. Then
That's the
Oh,
balance.
but we've got
balance.
to have Pogba in. I'm sorry, in a combined 11, you have to have Pogba in.
Yeah,
What are
I
you
agree.
talking? No, we
No,
don't.
no. It's so
Stop.
much balance though. That if you're talking about balance, I think Fred gets in.
But Pogba hasn't
Yeah,
been that
if this
good
is-
for 2 years.
We're
Yeah, to be
talking
fair, I
combined
do
11
really
of the
rate
best
Fred.
players. We're talking about the best
Fred
players
is-
for each team in a combined 11, so Pogba
Like-
has to be in there.
to have balance, I
Yeah.
think Fred. Because obviously, Ollie went
Are we
with Fred
picking a
over
team to go out and
Pogba
win?
in Paris.
Yeah.
Listen. I think Fred deserves more of a shout than
Don't
Pogba right
get-
now.
Hernandez, stop.
Oh, I didn't mean that. It's
No,
just-
we doing.
It's wait. Oh, I can't even spell him right now. What the hell? Let's just put Bruno. Screw it.
Yeah, this for Bruno.
Yeah. So we're
I
going
mean,
to
the front three is also
Come
quite-
on,
quite
show respect to my
self-explanatory.
Brazilian, bro.
To be fair, I do
Fred,
agree.
man.
Fred
I'm
is
still with Fred.
superb.
I'm still with Fred. But
I'm with Fred, bro.
Fred is superb, but Pogba
Fred is great,
more
yeah.
likely to change.
hello.
He's sitting
And he
back
came
if
on
we're
against.
defending.
Listen, he came on against Paris Saint-Germain and got an assist.
Mm.
And he came on against Newcastle when we scored 3 goals. And he got an assist
Yeah.
against Leipzig.
Just put Pogba in. Put Pogba in.
He's doing his job.
I don't know. I think
Mm.
whatever.
Obviously, rival fans can't see that at the moment. Don't put jog. I know what you're doing.
Look, I'm not a rival against. I don't really have that much against you. Obviously, I don't like you guys very much, the United.
No, there's no need for that.
club. But like I don't have an agenda against United. I still always hope that they finish about out of fourth. Because it's always funny. But I don't have an agenda against you. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I think Fred's brilliant, and I think actually Fred is very underappreciated because he puts in brilliant performances
He's
every
been
game. But
consistent, man. I
do
would
you
take
really
Fred.
need a midfield of Partey and Fred? That's the thing. Do you need both?
Listen, all I know is
Too defensive.
it's
Partey
gonna
and
sound
Fred would actually
crazy.
work quite well.
This is gonna sound crazy, but in my opinion, I think Pogba, he just has so many things going on, and he's so unreliable these last 2 years. In my opinion, I would take Fred over him. But
Yeah, you can't the difference between Pogba and Bruno is Pogba's got more ability, but Bruno can change a game even when he's not playing well.
Yeah, 100%.
fair
Because
enough.
Bruno's
I don't
had
think
some
Pogba can do
absolute
that.
stinkers
Who's
and
the front
still
three
score
then?
goals.
All right, let's go to the
Let's
front.
go.
Wait, let me just
Um,
put the numbers in.
Front three.
Pepe, Aubameyang, and Rashford.
No.
Aubameyang,
Pepe, Aubameyang,
Rashford,
Rashford.
and Greenwood.
No, Pepe gets in the
Pepe, Greenwood over
Yeah,
Pepe. Are you kidding
Greenwood
me?
over Pepe, man.
Are
Come on
you
now.
kidding me? Greenwood is
Right,
so
Marcus
much better than
Rashford,
Pepe.
MBE has to be in there. I'm sorry.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah, that's just
I
done.
agree. I agree.
Rashford.
And
Let's put
Aubameyang,
Rashford in.
Aubameyang down the middle.
Let's just put
Rashford
Rashford.
and Aubameyang are definitely in. Let's just
Yeah.
agree on that.
And then we'll have a
Aubameyang in the
debate
middle.
about right wing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I rate Greenwood, but I'm not taking Greenwood over Pepe. I'm sorry. I'm
What?
not.
I would. I
Greenwood
would.
scoring goals against Champions League semi-finalists.
Yeah,
And
Pepe.
Yeah.
That's good,
Pepe's,
man.
Pepe scored
Pepe's
against
having
Seedorf.
disaster classes against Dundalk. Come on
He
now.
scored.
Nah, man.
What do you mean?
No. Greenwood is so much better
Martial
than.
scored against Leipzig,
than
and
Pepe.
he wasn't very good.
I'm not having it. I'm putting.
If you
Pepe
put a
over
gun in
him.
my head right now and you're like, look, Marcelo, you have a choice between Pepe or Greenwood to score a goal in the
Why did it
semifinal,
come to your head
it's
so bad?
Greenwood. It's Greenwood, bro. It's like, you know
It
what I
does-
mean?
Yeah.
And if he
Let's have a
misses,
vote. Obviously, the two
like,
United fans are going to say
Let's
Greenwood.
just count the United
Greenwood.
fan vote as one. Let's just count the United fan vote as one because I know you.
Alright. Yeah.
No, because
No,
Marcelo
no.
hates Arsenal anyway.
no, what are you talking about? I wanted
Oh no!
I've been fairly consistent here, I think.
Pepe's going in. Who got more goals and assists?
No.
No, it's Greenwood.
Greenwood.
did.
Definitely not
Greenwood,
Pepe,
Dan-
man.
Listen.
Or Marshall. Right, we
Pepe
forgot
can't
about
finish his
Marshall.
dinner. Pepe can't
Martial's
finish
getting
his
nowhere
dinner,
near this
man.
team.
Me and
Martial's
my-
getting nowhere near this.
How
Nah.
about
What about Saka?
Rashford on the right and Saka on the left? I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
You know,
let's do
what
that.
about Rashford, Aubameyang, Martial?
Yeah.
No way. Martial
no.
shit.
No.
Martial
He
shit.
scored 23 goals last season.
Yeah, he's still
Then let's
shit.
have Lacazette in.
No, I'm telling you,
None
it's
of that
Greenwood.
Lacazette
It's
stuff.
Greenwood. It's Greenwood. I'm
It
telling
is
you.
Greenwood.
It's
or
Greenwood.
Martial.
It's so clear.
Okay,
He's
what
so
about
much
this?
I think-
better than any
Ibra.
like.
I went
Ibra.
off of this. I went off
What do you say?
Yeah.
We
If
could.
it's between Greenwood or Pepe, it's definitely Greenwood.
Oh,
What about
Yeah.
we go into a diamond and put Rashford and Aubameyang up top and put Fred?
No, it's Greenwood. Just put
It's got to be Greenwood, actually.
We're trying to accommodate things for other players so we can
By the way,
have other players. It's just
gotta
Greenwood.
be-
I'm sorry.
It's got to be Saka then. Saka over Greenwood. I'm sorry.
No.
What is this man talking about,
God, he's
bro?
making me angry, man.
Do you watch Saka? Saka's incredible.
Yes.
But he watches Greenwood.
Do you watch Greenwood? Greenwood,
Yeah, he's
dude.
bang average.
Hang on, I thought of a
No,
compromise.
no,
You're
stop
trolling.
it.
Wait,
No,
Wait, then
you're
what's Saka?
trolling
I thought of a
now,
What's
bro.
compromise.
Nah, bro.
Hasn't
you're trolling.
Saka played left back before? Has that happened?
Yeah.
Bro, I
Should we
would
put
kill
Saka
for
at left
Greenwood
back?
and to
Well,
go
no,
to
it's
Instead of
Tottenham.
Tierney's better
Tierney.
than Saka.
Yeah,
You
let's
think
just leave
Tierney's
it. I think
better?
that's
Okay.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
No,
I
I think Pepe on the right. I'm fuming with this. Fuck
No, what are
it.
you talking about? I would kill for Greenwood to come
All right,
to
no,
Tottenham.
I got a good
I
way
wouldn't.
to. I got a good
I
way
would
to.
not want Pepe at Tottenham. I'm sorry. I would
Let's let
not
the-
pay for.
Get Pepe's name out of there.
Let's let the viewers.
Disrespectful to Greenwood.
Let's let the viewers decide this one. I think
I'm sorry, Pepe's in this team.
Yeah,
Shit,
let's
like,
make it a
he's,
vote
he's
on
fact, he's
Twitter.
going to score against you on
we'll make a
Sunday.
poll on
Pepe
Twitter.
could be on the bench.
Yeah, we'll make a vote on Twitter. We're
Yeah.
gonna see.
Oh,
Shall I
Pepe
put a
can
poll
be.
out?
Pepe can be first reserve.
Shut up.
no, we're
No,
not
what
doing
the
Put
fuck
Pepe
that
or
is.
Greenwood poll
Listen,
out.
I've been fairly consistent here. I think Leno over De Gea. I think
Pogba,
Luis
obviously.
over
Shaka in
Lindelof.
for Pogba.
But
Ceballos in for Pogba.
I think Greenwood is so much better.
Tobias is good, man. Why are you
Pepe.
laughing? Tobias is actually a good player. I actually rate
I
Tobias.
don't know why you're laughing.
Oh
Ceballos is a
my
very good
God,
player.
man.
To be honest, I would put
Really?
Ceballos over Pogba. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
Get
Christ.
Ceballos in.
If we're going for people over Pogba, then
See
Fred.
Fred. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred, no, I think Fred
Tobias
is a
a
shout.
good-
I've been
Tobias is a
saying it
good
all
shout.
along. I think Fred is a shout. But I honestly, I do rate Ceballos. I think he's a good player.
Yeah, get
Yeah, but he's
Ceballos
not
over
better than
Pogba.
Pogba,
Switch
is
out.
he?
I like Sabas
Yeah.
as well, but
No.
Let's go for Tobias over Pogba, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
And we'll take Pepe out. We'll take
I don't
Pepe out.
believe it.
No. Hold on a second. If we're gonna put
Is this a
Ceballos
joke?
in there, you have to put Fred over Ceballos. Fred
Yeah,
is
man.
much better than
Fred's
Ceballos.
so...
What are you talking
You literally
about?
said how good Fred was. We talk stop
Nah,
flip
Fred
flopping.
is
trolling,
good.
I'm trolling.
Fred has been one of
This is-
Man United's best midfielder, in my opinion.
Let's just leave it
Other
as
than
that.
Bruno.
Let's just leave it as that.
He
Little
just dropped a
favela
man of the
match.
match against the people who are top of the Bundesliga,
Mm.
and then he dropped a man of the match last week against the top of the league, and obviously it's league.
Okay,
But
fine.
Yeah.
Leave it like this. Fine. Fucking
Let me
hell.
just take a quick photo of this, and then we'll see if people agree. And then we'll-
I'm still a little bit shocked that Fred isn't there. I'm shocked that the United
That's what I'm saying.
fans
Put it in a
picked
diamond.
Fred
That's what I'm
over
saying.
Pogba.
Put it in a diamond,
No.
if we put it in a diamond, then Fred's in there.
and then we take
Put it-
out the Greenwood and
Yeah.
Pepe debate, which is pointless in my opinion.
I really like
Joe-
Fred.
Joe
I
Williams
really
is-
respect
I
Fred.
like
I
Fred.
like Fred.
I hope Fred starts for our national
old
team.
Fred.
I hope Fred starts
I think
playing
he
for the
should.
Brazil national team. He's good enough, man.
So,
Yeah,
Have
he
you
is.
seen his stats from last season?
Yeah,
Like
dude, he's
better than
class.
Fabinho and Kante's.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
Yeah,
class,
and he has
bro.
like,
Mm.
and his recoveries as well. Like, it's because how fast he is, how skillful he is, and he's very very good on the ball. But
Mm.
people discredit him because he doesn't have the goals and assists. But he doesn't need goals.
Mm.
He doesn't need goals and assists for his game.
He kind of reminds me of
Exactly.
Lo
Exactly.
Celso, where
Yeah.
like if you look at stats, obviously they look like bad players, right? But then if you look at you look at what they do on the pitch, you're like, wow, that guy's class. You know what I mean? I think you have to watch them play to realize.
So
how
is
good they
Fred
are.
is Fred going in or?
yeah, let's just put Fred.
Yeah,
in.
Fred.
So
we're
Fred
gonna-
over Pogba.
No,
Or
Fred.
Fred
no,
over
no,
Greenwood.
we'll take
Fred
that
Oh,
one.
boys, I think I have to go.
Oh, that's it.
All right.
That, it
Even
was,
Bruno
and
will be
we
up
did
first.
drag it on for a bit, but
this
I
is
think
this is gonna be a long one.
longer, yeah, it's
Mm.
one of the
Yeah.
longest episodes yet.
All right.
Hope-
Peace
but-
out.
But what's
Oh.
important is that people view it, though. What's
Yeah,
important is that
that's true.
people like it, and then can you please follow the Twitter at FT_podcast because we're going to be doing a few polls over there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good one,
Questions, polls.
fellas.
Mhm.
I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Cheers, lads.
This
like
was
and
this was a
subscribe.
good show.
Yeah, true.
It
I believe
was,
that.
yeah.
Cheers for coming, Braithwaite, as well.
Yeah, no worries. Enjoyed it.